Well, son of a bitch, YouTube. It's been a while. So there's a little changing going on. Finally got back to working on the rig. Life has slowed down, vacation's over, and you can see I pulled all the protective wrap off. We're gonna start buffing out the corners and sealing all the seams and the corners with an epoxy. So it's basically a solid piece, and so it's watertight. I think I'm gonna have this thing Line-X'd on the outside, which should be pretty damn cool, but I don't want any of these seams to potentially move and rupture the Line-X. So all that's off, got the door shell off. We're gonna work on that later. Right now, I am working on punching holes in this thing. So I've got a bathroom window back there. I'm gonna cut all the way open. An upper window there. I've got a lower window down there for the living area. And then I've got a kitchen window there and another window up there. And the only caveat with this window is if you look, I've got listed on there a new stud with a question mark because the window lines up past the piston. I don't like the way that looks. So we're actually going to push this window over to this guy. And my fear originally was that I was cutting it too close to where the bedroom was going to be. So I didn't know if this edge would be like in the kitchen and bedroom, and that wouldn't look right. And it just so happens, where's my bedroom? Right there is right where the bedroom sits. So we're gonna make it work. So yeah, punching holes and sealing stuff up. That's what we're up to today, YouTube. See how it goes. Well, there are a bunch of holes in the side of my rig and I don't think I could be happier. So obviously this is the bathroom window, two on the other side were the living room and, I don't even know what, living room and bedroom, or I guess living room and living area. This is kitchen and up there is bedroom. All cut. I've got my seams sanded. So I went through and buffed these guys a little bit because I'm going to fill this with epoxy and level it out because I'm going to have it Line-X'd. I've touched up all my edges, routed all my edges so everything's square and clean. And I'm going to order a bunch of wiring, plumbing stuff, Sikaflex, and I don't know what else, and start rolling on this thing. Well, well, well. Pulling the windows out of the package. So it's a two-part system. These are tempered glass, and they're dual pane glass, and they're actually built in such a way that you can go above 12,000 feet without them exploding. And they open from the bottom out. And the other big deal is they sit flush. So basically this mounts to the exterior, and then that's just about, I mean, it's a 1/4 inch at the most. So very low profile, which we need for the slide outs. And here's the other cool part. So it's a 2-part window. The interior part is on top, and basically that mounts. Oh, she fun. Basically just sits on top of it, and then there's screws inside. You have to pull the cover off, and inside there's 4 little screws in the corners. You just tack this onto the body of the interior. And the really cool thing about these guys, let's see if I can get this with one hand, is they're spring loaded, and they have a nightshade and a screen, so you can do one or the other or split them, obviously. So they're pretty stinking cool. These are magnets just holding together, and that's my bedroom window and the window above the dining room, living room area. They're about 6 feet across, 18 inches high, 20 inches high, something like that. So we should get a lot of airflow. So basically what I'm doing is I've taken the Sikaflex 15LM, called the rep, told him what I was doing, what materials I was bonding, and that's what he prescribed. Because on the video for outbound windows, I don't know that they list the material that they put on. They have a like a electric caulk gun that puts it down, but the Sikaflex will work. So basically I put a bead of Sikaflex all the way around the flashing, and then what happens is it kind of oozes out. You can see I've got one in place, and I've got it cleaned off the window, and you can still see the black on the body of the vehicle. Not too worried about that, because I'm going to, sorry about the sun, guys, going to Line-X, I think, this thing, so the Line-X will actually come right up to that bottom edge and hide everything. But obviously the body is all clean and good to go. So I've got 2 of the monsters left, the 6-footers, and the problem with these guys is, what I've been doing is I've been running the Sikaflex down here and just walking the window out to the rig and pushing them into place. Well, that Sikaflex, once you touch it, it gets everywhere, and I mean everywhere. So cleaning it up sucks. So what I'm gonna try to do is, because this one is heavy as heck, it probably weighs 60-70 pounds, give or take. I think they're 35 kilos, I don't remember. Grab this one, walk it up to the slide out, set it on the slide out, Sikaflex it up there, and then slam it into place. So we're gonna see how the next 2 big ones go, and hopefully we'll have all the windows in. Boom, baby. Well, this is pretty much huge. I was gonna say monumental, but this is a monumental moment for sure. All 5 windows are in. There's the dining lounge area. There's the main window over the living area. No special windows in the door. They didn't make it for that. Bathroom window. Kitchen window. And then up top is the last one, bedroom window. Oh my God. So happy. So stinking happy. Yeah, you can see the gap is about 3/4 of an inch up there, and that's got to go, once the slide out goes in, that's got to go over this guy, so that's why they had to be flush. Sure, I've said that before, but there you go. So bathroom, and man, does that dim things down in here considerably. They've got a little tint to them, but that's it. Living area, kind kind of lounge area, dining area. We haven't figured that one out yet. Bedroom, and the bedroom goes, I had to move it, you'll see. I had to cut a stud, I think we went over that, and move it over a few inches. Almost 6 actually, because now I'm not lined up with the piston, so it actually centers a little bit better. And then my kitchen window. Custom windows built specifically for this application, for an expedition vehicle out of the Netherlands. Highly, highly, highly recommend Outbound windows. Outbound. They were awesome the whole way. Had them delivered 6 months ago, finally in. Holy crap, tube. I got windows in this thing. Oh, baby! So like I said, tell you about the good, tell you about the bad. I haven't had much bad go wrong, but this was pretty epic. So that window's 6 feet across, I don't know, weighs 80 pounds or whatever it is. Put them all in yesterday, got them in, got them sealed up, and for some reason I had it in my mind I could start putting the pistons on the rams to hold them in place. So I started lifting the glass on this one from the inside, and the whole window came out. The glass actually spit out, and the shell flipped onto the slide out, and the glass and the shell went over the side of the slide out. You can see right there it dinged up the aluminum. That's how hard it hit. That's aluminum and plastic. It actually took a chunk out of it. Chewed it up there, there's a chunk there. And this is the crazy thing. And somehow I got from inside through the hole, chasing this thing over the side with my hand on it. Hence the black everywhere. And was able to get it back up and in somehow. I don't even know how, without it breaking. So that's one tough SOB. That's all I gotta say. The moral of the story is, don't be stupid. Peace out.